Live from your breaking weather leader, you're watching KKTV 11 News.
So a couple light showers managed to develop again into the afternoon, mostly towards the east of Colorado Springs. They're going to continue to move on eastward, and as they do so, there is a small chance for some of these to turn strong to severe. Maybe some strong winds and some smaller hail in there. But as you can see here, most of that activity is going to be focused along and up north of I-70. So for the most part, we're looking in pretty good shape this evening. It's just still going to be pretty warm, at least for the next couple of hours. We cool down pretty nicely into the overnight, and tomorrow morning, waking up to sunny skies for the most part. But clouds will be quick to fill in into the afternoon. So if you have plans out there tomorrow to kick off your weekend, you're going to have to pay attention to this, with storms developing out west by around lunchtime already, and also over the southeast plains. Some of those storms will start to pop pretty early on into the afternoon. They become more widespread later on into your Friday, with the potential for some of these to turn strong to severe as well. And look how widespread this is. There could be quite a bit of rain for your Friday in there. Unfortunately, a pretty bad start to the weekend. Now, as I mentioned, there is a severe weather risk as well. Pretty much everyone is in that yellow, the slight risk. That's a 2 out of 5 for your severe weather. Notice how the entire I-25 corridor is included in that as well. So we certainly have to keep an eye on the potential for severe weather going into your Friday. The main threat is probably going to be that wind up to around 80 miles per hour with some of those stronger storms. Quarter-size hail as well. Flooding this time around should not be too much of an issue. Maybe if some of those storms trained over areas that got a lot of rain over this past weekend as well. And a tornado or two, not completely out of the question. But again, the main threat for tomorrow is going to be those strong winds that we're going to have to be concerned with. So for the most part, yes, we're going to have to keep an eye on the storms, but the good news is that it's going to be a bit cooler tomorrow. 82 only for the Springs, 90 in Pueblo. Not cold by any means, but of course, certainly compared to today, it's going to look much better out there for your day tomorrow. The bad news, though, we're going to start to warm back up into the weekend. Again, those shower chances on Friday might linger a little bit into your Saturday, but as they move out, it's going to be more sunshine again for Sunday and early next week, with temperatures looking back into the 90s for Sunday, or Father's Day, and into early next week as well, before a little bit of a slide off again towards the middle part of next week. Temperatures back in the 80s for Tuesday and Wednesday, so looking a lot cooler out there. But yeah, of course, as I mentioned, we still have those warmer temperatures to deal with initially. For Pueblo, Canyon City, and Woodland Park, also the strong chances into your day tomorrow, as soon as things start to dry out for Sunday especially, and into early next week, looking much warmer with more sunshine back into the 90s for many of us early next week.
It's kind of what we get this time of the year.
Summertime.
Can be anyway. It looks like we got it. All right, Kevin, we'll be right back.